Hello everyone. Today I wish to talk about the detoxifying properties of Bravo. As you may know, Bravo was invented back in 2011 with the goal of having a highly fermented product that could help support and reconstitute the human microbiome, and also a product where the microbes would produce naturally powerful immune-stimulating molecules. I think we succeeded in our efforts, and as a matter of fact, we published back in 2011 a scientific article describing these powerful effects of Bravo on the immune system. Over the years, many people began consuming Bravo on a daily basis, and we began receiving reports about other health supporting effects. And of particular note are the health effects concerning detoxification. I should acknowledge the help of Dr. Jerry Blighty, a retired medical doctor, who first began observing these effects. Actually, what he began observing on himself was the elimination of a number of so-called lipophilic toxicants. All those toxins coming from pollution, coming from pesticides and many other sources that accumulate in our fat cells. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me share the screen. And let me show you the scientific articles demonstrating this powerful detoxifying effect. This first article was published together with Dr. Jerry Blighty in the Madrid Journal of Immunology in 2017. And here it was reported how consumption of Bravo was associated with elimination of these so-called lipophilic, that is a fat-soluble toxicants that accumulate in our fat cells as a consequence of exposure to pesticides or fertilizers or pollution from traffic and so on. And then 3 years later, in 2020, again with the help and support of Dr. Jerry Blighty, we published this other article in the American Journal of Immunology, again confirming how consumption of Bravo, that here is described as an extremely diverse probiotic yogurt, was associated with detoxification, gut microbiota normalization, which is something that we were expecting because, as a matter of fact, Bravo helps reconstituting the healthy human gut microbiome, but also with elimination of toxicants such as glyphosate or metals, the so-called heavy metals like cadmium or lead or barium. And also, both articles demonstrate how consumption of Bravo was associated with a decrease of this strange enzyme is called alpha-N-acetyl-galactosaminidase, difficult to pronounce. As a matter of fact, it is abbreviated in nagalase. And if you Google nagalase, you will find that this enzyme in our blood, to be more precise in our serum, is associated with a number of conditions, in particular chronic condition, and therefore the decrease of serum nagalase associated with consumption of Bravo has to be considered something good. Let me go back to full screen so you don't need to see these kind of technical and I presume boring for most people articles. In any case, these articles, they can be downloaded for free should you be interested in knowing all the details. So to make it short, we are discovering new properties of Bravo. I'm not saying on a daily basis, but quite often, because thanks to the reports of our clients or the doctors who are using Bravo, we are discovering that Bravo does much more than simply reconstituting the human microbiome, and also does more than simply helping supporting our immune system. We think that all these health supporting effects are due to the incredible biodiversity of Bravo. I think I already mentioned the Bravo contains more than 300 microbial DNAs. We could say, to make things simple, contains more than 300 microbial strains. Actually, this is not extremely precise from the scientific point of view, because there are not only bacteria, but there are also plasmids, small pieces of circular DNA that the microbes use to communicate with each other, and also viruses, bacterial viruses called bacteriophages or phages that also support our immune system and a number of other healthy functions. So we think that the detoxifying properties of Bravo are due to a combination of effects. Its effects on the immune system, its effects on the body's detoxifying systems, and also thanks to its great biodiversity, its richness in different strains. Well, I don't want to be too boring. I wish you could have the patience to take a look at those articles. And of course, I'm open to answer any question you might have. I thank you so much for your time.